Hi everybody, welcome back! Prison Architect, we're back. We just had an intake. Oh my god, okay, we've just had an intake and we've got already, straight off, we've got an ex-law enforcement that's gonna need some assistance. Also, April Wolfinger, can you believe it? 99%. We're having to jump straight into this one because we have a couple of question marks. The question marks, look at all these federal witnesses eating. It's nice, isn't it? The question marks so far are on MinSec, which is nothing to worry about. They're gonna go into MinSec and they're not gonna get stabbed or anything, so it's fine. It turns out that there's a couple of snitches and stuff in here, but currently our protective custody is full to the brim. We don't have any more room, and that's because we have all of these federal witnesses from was it last episode that happened? Or was it the one before that? Anyway, there's a whole bunch of them earmarked in Max Sec and Normal Sec. One of them was a gang member, so we're going to get rid of a gang member, which is pretty huge, actually. But yeah, so they're all in protective custody now. They've completely maxed out protective custody. Just means that we're going to have to get some of these MinSec guys back into protective custody before long. But they're safe enough in MinSec for now anyway, so it should be fine. All right, we're going to have to extend some power down here because there's no power down. We added a whole bunch of new cells for MinSec. We gave them a laundry room last time as well, if you remember. So now they're able to do their own laundry. We seem to have a lot of guards hanging out in this yard, which I'm not sure is appropriate, okay? I think that they're cooing at all of the ladies out there, and we need to put a stop to it, but I guess it's just going to be a case of putting them on more patrols. Let's take a look at our guard patrols right now. It turns out we have a fucking ton of them, okay, which is pretty good. One thing we don't really have, though, is guard patrols in the workshop, which we could do with having. At all times, I would say. So let's get a guard patrol in here. Not on schedule 1, though. We want it on, like, all the time, pretty much. Actually, yeah, all of these patrols we just want all the time. We're not, like, at the point yet where we need to worry too much about a schedule. Okay, and dog patrols as well. Let's get a couple of dog patrols, like, up and down these hallways. Just in case. We want to stop the flow of contraband if possible. And the best way to do that is to have dog patrols where people sort of like go to places and then come back to their cells, right? This is like the best way to have it. Okay, so, I mean, that's fine. When they come out of the canteen, or even while they're in the canteen, it might be worth having like a dog patrol just sniffing around. Giving them a good sniff. We can have like another one like up here so that when they pass through these metal detectors, if we don't catch what's in the metal detectors, then at least when they're on their way back to their cells, we can give them a little sniff. We'll just have like these little sniffing stations set up all over the prison for little sniffs here and there, and then we can hopefully find all of the stuff that we're looking for, okay? So we're gonna have another sniff station right here. And then hopefully that'll just cut down on the amount of crap that's making it back to the cells. Most importantly is tools to dig out. And on the topic of that, we are due a shakedown. Holy crap. And we just lost a lot of power by the looks of it as well. What the fuck? It's this one here. God, this is just maxed to the max, if you know what I mean. We're gonna have to fix that. Jesus, how the hell are we gonna fix that? What a mess. Okay, so let's see. This one for death row is currently not really using much at all. This one is completely maxed out though, like in a major way. And it looks like the coverage of this is like pretty huge as well. That one's almost maxed out. That one's almost maxed out. So we could do with having another generator. Let's see. Is there room out here for one? It looks like there is actually. We could maybe make one there, or we could get one set up like out here instead. Where's a good place to have a generator that's not going to overlap too much with other stuff? I mean, MinSec is going to be moving along pretty soon. Okay, so let's do it like this then. Let's get a brick wall, and it needs to be, what, 7 by 7, I think it is? I think we go into planning and do a wall, do 7 by 7. Perfect. Okay, and then if we go into foundations, brick foundations, we go like that. We're gonna need an entrance here as well. Should have access out here. And then we're going to build another. What are these people doing? Oh, the lumber. I see. They're bringing lumber back into the jail. Sure. Why not? Do they have access, like, down and out here? I suppose they kind of do. They could have better access through the yard, but it looks like they're going all the way up and around here. And then up through the back here. It's going to take them forever to get down here. We need some better access to the southern part, right? Because we've got this here. Look, what we could do is we could just have a jail door here, I think. And then we could even just, like, have a guard patrolling out here too at all times to let people in and out, and that'll give them better access. Okay, let's just do that for now, and then we could sort it out after. But as it stands right now, we're doing a shakedown and half the jail is plunged into darkness because we're out of power. It's because this is the very first generator that we had, really, is completely maxed out. It's being used for just about everything. So while they're building that, I mean, we could say let's build the power station. We're gonna have to get some capacitors built as well, so let's get these all built. It's gonna be done inside the building, and then we're gonna want to hook this up like so, I guess. So let's hook that up like so. So this will be responsible for most, if not all, of this block down here. I'm gonna say, and then it looks like we're covering with. Fuck, we found some tunnels up here as well that we're gonna have to sort out in a sec too. Okay, so we're hooked up doubly to this, but it looks like there's only the only connection point is possibly here. So we could actually just dismantle this utility like that and separate the grids, and that'll see us through at least for the time being. Okay, let's do that then. It's gonna take a little while for this to get back up and running. Of course, the water generator is down. The water generator? The water pump is down. So there's no plumbing currently. But the shakedown is done. I think we probably found a couple of, like, small tunnels that we can remove. Look, we could just do it. Ah, it's only here. Okay, good. 60 bucks on removing tunnels. Okay, perfect. And the rest of the prison is just operating as normal, but none of the door servos are working. There's a lot of barf inside the workshop, it seems, as well. And we just have to hook all this up. And then we should be in good shape here. Okay, at least the power generator's on. If we could do some of this, like, wiring work here. We had to spend a lot of money getting this sorted out. It seems like every time we get close to reaching our goal of... Hang on a second. There's no way Victoria Mundy just got released into fucking Supermax. Look at this! I think she passed her clemency hearing. Oh no, you know what that means. That means she's coming here. It means she's not dead, and she was like, oh, such a fucking asshole too. Unless maybe somehow she died. I didn't see, like, the death thing come up though. We're gonna have to find her and put her into Supermax. Is this her? No, that's Broomfield. Where the fuck is Mundy? Oh my god, I can't believe this. Mundy hopefully is going to Supermax. If Mundy is going to any other... Okay, look, we're up and running. Okay, already this has worked. Okay, so... Can we switch this on now? Yes! Perfect. Okay. Surgical. Man, it took us a little while to get it up and running, but it's finally up. Okay. We have to find Mundy. We have to find out what has become of Mundy, because Mundy is no longer on death row. It looks like potentially she's past her clemency hearing, but she's here. She's in Max. I don't think so, Mundy. I don't fucking think so, okay? You're going to Supermax. You're just gonna cause problems in Max. I know it. We need you locked down permanently, okay? We're not having it. There's no Supermax for you, okay? That's not how this is gonna work, okay? This has to be staff only. It's all staff only out here right now, which is fine. This canteen is protected only. I don't know why it's, like, changed its thing or whatever, but there you go. Okay, so fucking Mundy has cost us money, has caused problems. We're not going to get 10 grand for executing her now because somehow she managed to cheat her way through her clemency hearings. Oh, for fuck's sake, so is fucking what's-her-face. There's no way. Ah, shit, I can't even remember what her name is now. Wait, we can see her. It's her. It's Kennedy Scales. She fucking got it. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Oh my god. She successfully appealed on death row. Okay. We're gonna put her in Supermax as well. If you were on death row, you're going to Supermax, okay? You're on death row for a reason, right? Even if your appeal went through, you were on death row for a reason. Because of the way that your character is and the fact that people believe that you kill people means that you should be in Supermax at least. You shouldn't be enjoying the freedoms that other prisoners enjoy. I can't even finish that sentence without chuckling to myself. I mean, it's so ridiculous. Okay, so in 8 hours time, we have 13 minimum security prisoners turning up and 9 normal security. We have 99 prisoners up for parole, okay? We are not clearing this parole backlog. We have to take a look and see why this is happening. So parole hearings, we have them all fucking day, non-stop pretty much. We have death row appeals as well. Let's just edit the schedule and make sure that these are all happening where they need to happen. The death row appeals are happening. We have parole shared, parole protective custody, parole hearings pretty much all day by the looks of it. I think we can fit a couple more in though. Let's get a couple of more of these bad boys in here. Let's just keep adding them until we can't add them any longer. Look at all these parole hearings. Oh my god, okay. I mean, we have 99 people up for parole that need to be all rooms booked. Why are you letting me add a whole bunch more if all these rooms are booked though? Alright, game. Fine. I'll go through the motions of stopping all of these ones since all the rooms are booked then. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. Okay, good. I think. Perfect. Okay, well anyway, we have a lot of prisoners up for parole, but once Club Med, you know what? At this point in time now, I'm starting to think Club Med is going to solve a lot of our problems for us, okay? We just need the money to expand and then build Club Med, and once Club Med is built, holy crap. You just wait and see, okay? The money is going to be rolling in like there's no tomorrow, okay? We're going to tart that baby up. It is going to be a luxury white-collar crime resort like you've never seen before, okay? We're really going to do it up. We're going to make it look nice. There's going to be pools. There's going to be saunas. There's going to be fucking disco and stuff. Like, everything. You name it, it's going to be there. And all of these, like, ex-bank workers, financial fraudsters and whatchamacallits, they're gonna be living it up in there. They're gonna be making their wife's ziti with their secret recipe and plotting their next mafia hits from in there and stuff. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be easy street for these guys, but also we're gonna parole them quickly. We're gonna have a massive turnover of inmates that are gonna go out of the prison, make us some money, because clearly we can't rely on death row money forever, because especially these people that are cheating the system and getting out of it early. We've lost 2 death row inmates to cheating now. We could have executed them, we could have had that money, and it wasn't meant to be, sadly. So annoying. God damn. You know what? Oh shit, yeah, okay, we do have tables. I was thinking, like, hang on a second, do we not have tables in here? Maybe the fact that these tables are all filled is, like, holding us up a little bit in here, too. Let's get some more tables in here so that we have more places to put the goods. You know what I mean? Like, once the goods are finished and they're ready to go, like, they should be on the tables, and then they should be being taken to the exports area, which is just right here. It's just a small little exports area, but you know, it's small, but it still does the job. I don't see like why it would be a problem. Staff-wise, gardeners, we're gonna need to up our gardeners. Let's get like 10 of these bad boys. We have 20 janitors. Let's get 5 more. I think we have enough cooks and stuff now. We want to make sure that the place is tip-top, okay? Just in case there's any like random inspections or anything like that. We don't want to be caught out. We don't want somebody turning up being like, there's barf everywhere here, and us having to turn around and be like, well, I don't know why there's barf everywhere, but clearly there is barf everywhere for some reason. I don't know why people are so barfy in general in this prison, but if we're not cleaning up the barf, somebody could slip in it. Somebody could actually accidentally fall into it and accidentally eat it and then get sick. Holy crap, our prison capacity is almost up to 500. We're 92% there. Oh my god. Well, we've done all right for like having 1 square as well. That's nuts. Okay, it's a new day. Let's see what our needs are like. Food, Family hygiene has just been obliterated. It looks like everybody's like decided to have a shower first thing, which is good. A couple of people are upset, but not too many. The safety level of the prison is slowly rising, but should drop off once everybody's eaten. I think it's mostly because people are hungry. Got another death row turning up in 23 hours. We're about to do an intake here as well. Once these people start eating, this danger level should go down. And let's see who we've got coming in here. Let's get April in here like ahead of time as well so that you can see. We have a snitch for sure. We got some ex-law enforcement up in here. Have these guys? No. Okay. The federal witnesses are still here for 14 more hours. Okay. April, I know you want to eat, but you got to get in here and tell me what these people are all about, okay? We got a snitch here. We got a normal sec snitch who's going to have to be busted down to MinSec at least for her own safety. So let's do that. We'll put her in MinSec. Okay, we got a couple of question marks here too. People we don't really know. I don't know why this extremely volatile gang member is, released apparently, but we're searching him on his way out. Okay, so we got snitches, quick. Okay, that's fine. Mostly everybody that has a hit on them potentially is heading to the right area. Ideally protective custody, but you know what? Minimum sec works as well. We got one snitch at least in. Okay, that's the intake. All right, that went pretty smooth for once. Okay, the danger level is nil now in the prison as well. And we're probably gonna gear up to do a shakedown. Before we do that though, let's get this sorted out. This needs to be sorted out here actually. We're gonna do a little sort out, a mini sort out here, okay? Let's get some fences here like this. Let's demolish these fences here too. And then let's get some more foundations here. We're gonna get some buildings brick. I think that's probably about right. That should be fine. Okay, we're gonna have to remove these windows as well, because it's not gonna make sense for what we're actually doing here. Okay, and while this is all happening, let's do a shakedown. It's good to do shakedowns like all the time, I think. I mean, I know it pisses off the prisoners and stuff, but fuck them. We gotta make sure that they're not taking power drills back to their... Look at this, we found a tunnel straight away. Unbelievable. Okay, let's remove this tunnel. It's a pretty big one as well. Good thing we did a shakedown today. Alright, so let's do this. We're gonna put a staff door here. And we're gonna put a little mini kitchen in here, and this is gonna serve this staff room to save our cooks. Come, fuck me, there's another one. There's more tunnels. Unbelievable. Fucking normal sec. Get a grip, for Christ's sake. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's run some power into here. We're gonna definitely need some water coming into here as well for the sink. Just needs to be a small little kitchen, but it'll just service this area, like I said, so the cooks don't need to make their way all the way out here up to like this like office area, right? So we'll just do this kitchen. Where is the kitchen? For Christ's sake, I can never find it. What? It's the one that, here it is. Okay, perfect. So it's, I mean, it's quite a big kitchen considering, but we don't need much here. We only need to have like probably one cooker, one fridge, just to make staff meals for Christ's sake. And then like, let's have one sink along here as well. And then we'll make sure that we got some lights in here too. So we'll put lights like this. And it looks like the pipes are gonna like go perfect, and also the electrics are gonna go through there perfectly as well. So now all we need to do is food distribution. Okay, that does not need to happen. So we're gonna say that this kitchen here is gonna do that, and then this kitchen here is just gonna do this staff room. Perfect. So we have like a mini kitchen for some reason inside of... I don't get. We have this like mini kitchen inside a death row that's like kind of useless, but whatever. And it looks like our cooker just needs some power now. Well, we have the cooker here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. Good. So logistics-wise, then, this food distribution, that's perfect. That works out fine, and the rest of it is all being done the old way with the super kitchen, which we'll probably change that around as well. Look at these federal witnesses only have 7 hours left in our fine prison, which is pretty good. I'm not sure if we found any more tunnels. Let's just double check by doing this. Okay, no, there's been no more tunnels, but I mean the tunnels that we found is probably enough. We don't want many more than that. at any given time. It looks like the searches are almost done. We have a lot of staff now to do these searches and also do the other shit that they need to do, like stay on patrol and stuff like that. Hopefully these dog patrols, the added dog patrols that we've put in, help reduce some of the contraband, because the metal detectors don't pick up everything, and that's the problem, right? They don't pick up like drugs, for example, or like jars of piss. Like if somebody's taking a jug of piss back to their cell, the metal detector's not going to pick that up. That's why you need a dog. Dogs can smell piss no matter what, okay? They have a very keen sense of smell, especially when it comes to piss. So they'll smell it, and if you train that dog to react to the smell of piss or whatever as well, well, you know, you're in good shape. Currently feeding 46% of our prisoners. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Feels like we could be feeding more of them. 50, okay, you know what? 50 I can handle. I can just about handle 50. These parole rooms should be just completely like booked right out, like all the time. We should be doubling up like big time. I don't know why this isn't happening. We have 100 prisoners currently up for parole. And I feel like this whole thing is broken right now for some reason. Parole hearings, 6-6-6-6, 10 to 2. This must be the 10 to 2 slot. No, we got 10 to 2s here as well. 2 to 6, 6 to... Okay, so we have 2 happening right now apparently. But no others. Okay, well... Once Club Med is built, this is the fallback now, guys. You realize this, right? Every time something goes wrong now, I'm going to say, well, once Club Med is built, it's going to sort out. But honestly, once Club Med is built, it is going to sort out a lot of the problems. We won't even recognize this place after Club Med is built. Like, we're going to go fucking ham with Club Med. It's going to be fantastic. Trust me when I say this. We just need to raise the money. Currently, we are making 10 grand a day, and we have 50 grand in the bank. A couple of more executions, a couple of like smooth sailing days where we don't have to build too much stuff or chop and change too much or whatever. We get some nice intakes in. We got a death row intake happening in 9 hours time. 4 normal sec coming in, 1 minimum security as well. Once we get the prison population up to like 500 or plus or whatever, we're laughing. We're gonna be laughing, and Club Med's gonna be a thing. And all of the naysayers are gonna turn around and be like, "Fuck! I never thought I would see a Club Med in this prison." But you know what? Now there is one. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay, look at this. They should be going. They should be going. They're going. The federal witnesses have been released. Good. Finally. Okay, let's get these other guys moved back into where they need to be. Okay, we have a lot of snitches. Okay, like Sandy, Kaylee Sandy here, who needs to be in protective custody. We're gonna also have to move, who are you? Chloe Weiner back into protective custody. Clara Osborne, daughter of Ozzy Osbourne. Bit of an asshole. Ozzy Osbourne as well. So we're gonna have to move all these guys into protective custody. Anyone else? Any other snitches here that need to be moved in? Got some strong, fearless snitches. No, we got a snitch here, but she's a family snitch, so it's fine. Family snitches do not get stitches, it turns out. It's just the non-family snitches that get the stitches. Okay, I think we're probably good here, actually. So our protective capacity has gone back. Okay, no, it's at 11. Okay, so we released a whole bunch of them, and then we're adding a whole bunch back. There's a couple of federal witnesses still kicking around by the looks of it. Maybe they can't get out of their cells somehow or something. Or they just haven't been released, but some of them are still here anyway. We're going to have to leave them in there until they rotate out or whatever. But anyway, we have 51 grand in the bank, and the money is coming in pretty steadily. And like I said, once you get Club Med up and running, we're going to be laughing. It's going to be pretty good. And then we can like maybe get some like big... you know, like the bigger walls, like the perimeter walls around some of these more sort of like hot spots, like MaxSec, Supermax, you know, cordon them off a little bit more, make them more secure, get some guard towers as well. Guard towers is going to be pretty nice. It's taken us a while to get to this point. The prison is looking pretty nice. I love looking at this. Like, look, it just looks like so orderly and stuff, and everything seems to be working. We need to get some chapels and stuff. The library is fucking, I can't... Is anybody actually fucking working here? We have 9 qualified prisoners thanks to Foundation Education. So I don't know why like there's only 5 books on the shelves. I guess nobody values literacy, and I mean, they fucking complain about it enough, but I guess for whatever reason, they just like to complain about it, but, well, I mean, their needs are met, so it's pretty good. Alright, well, we'll see anyway. Perfect. Alright, well, there you go. More Prison Architect. I'll be back next time for some more Prison Architect. In the meantime, there'll probably be some Witcher and some City Skylines as well. That's where we're at right now, if you're watching this current and not like in 2 years' time or whatever. But like I said, I've just taken some time to get back into the groove following my trip and streaming and stuff like that. But we're getting there, and we should be regular again soon. So there you go. Excellent. All right, well, as usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time!